Okay. So today I'm going to explain about the dashboards 2.0 introduction. Sorry, administration. Okay. So here as an administrator, you are responsible to set up and to grant the permissions to access the dashboards within your SuccessFactors system for your users. So by using these administration tools, you will grant the permissions to the users to access the dashboards through RPP, role-based permissions. And once you set up, okay, using these particular administration tools, you will be able to grant the permissions to your users once the RPP is being set up. And you can also add the dashboards to the system, and you can configure the dashboards, and you can add the tiles to the home page as well. So in the manage dashboards, okay, manage dashboards 2.0. Okay, so everything is being configured directly here, the manage dashboards itself. With regarding your where what exactly you can do here, you can configure the standard dashboards, and you can also add, and you can also configure uCalc tiles, and you can also manage tile based dashboards, and you can also manage dashboards filtering options as well. So first, as I said, like you can manage the dashboards. So, and you can manage dashboards, you can manage tile-based dashboards, you can filter the dashboards directly in our admin tools. There is a tool called Manage Dashboards. Okay, so that particular tool is called a Manage Dashboards tool. So there you will be able to configure the three concepts like manager dashboards, tile-based dashboards, filtering the dashboard filtering, and everything. So first let me explain about managed tile-based dashboards. So what is the use of the managed tile-based dashboard? So it makes you to build, okay, your analytical tiles, and you can mix the data, and you can match the information into the tiles as a dashboards. Okay, and simultaneously with the help of the managed tile-based dashboards, you can also run this managed tile-based dashboards on the home page of your SuccessFactors system, as well as you can also run on any iPad. Okay, but the same concepts you can drill down, you can filter all the functionalities anywhere you can access this managed tile-based dashboards. And with regarding the managed dashboard filters, so this particular feature allows the users to edit the filtering of their own use or whatever that they want to filter. So before you go and set up this dashboard 2.0 functionality and these three features like managing standard dashboards and you can files, not files, tiles, and manage dashboard, tile-based dashboards, and dashboards filter. But before that, if you have to get the access, you have to create dashboards 2.0 permissions, that is through RBP, as I said. So as you know that RBP is a three-step process. Okay. RBP is a three-step process. First, you need to create a permission group, and you have to create a permission role, and you have to set up target population for this reporting dashboards 2.0. Okay, and all the functionalities. So I'm not going to create anything here because we have already created, but I will show where exactly you need to set up as per your requirement. And for your users, what exactly the concept access they want you want to set up, and and even as an administrator, what are the features that you want to configure. So that you have to first set up in RBP, so that rest of other things you can set up for your users and for your administrators to do the functionalities. So first let us go to the RBP, and let me show you those features for user permissions and for administrator permissions. So click on set user permission, click on manage permission roles. Mouse is not working. Everyone is able to hear me? Something is wrong. Okay. But I'm not able to mute Mr. Venkat Pulsit. What happened? Something is wrong. So click on system admin, for example, and click on permission tab. And this is for user permissions. You can see here somewhere reports permission. See what exactly you want to give. For you want to give them, you want to allow the users for classic reports and detailed reports, list view reports and dashboards. If you want to make it specifically, you can also go and just specify here. Or otherwise, you can just directly put here all. So you can just see everything. Many options are there. So everything is enabled for users to configure. And next one for administrator permissions. Manage dashboards and reports. You can see everything is enabled here by selecting all. So you have to find out what exactly the access that you want to give for your users and what is that you are having. And you can see here something somewhere UCalc tile dashboard. It is nothing but 2.0. It is nothing but UCalc tiles and dashboards is nothing but 2.0 dashboards that is called as. Okay, and these functionalities directly access. There is a tool called manage dashboards. So I'm going to show you these two functionalities directly. But earlier you used to see as a link like list view, portlet permissions, as you can also you also used to see as UCalc tiles and dashboards, but you won't see like this now. Just go and click on done and click all the save changes. So click on admin center. So now we are going to add the dashboards now. So we have set up permissions, and once you set up permission as per requirement, now you can see, as I told, there is a tool called manage dashboards. So this manage dashboards is nothing but here is you will be having access. But earlier you used to find here you got dashboards a link like this. But now you don't see that. You will be able to get every access that I told you directly here in this particular manage dashboards tool. Just click on it. And you'll find, as I said, that in 2.4 is having, there are two functionalities. One is manage standard dashboards and UCalc files, and manage tile-based dashboards and manage dashboard filters. So first let us see how to add the dashboards. So as an administrator, you can add the dashboards from your SuccessFactors instance. So there are so many ways that you can add the dashboards. Either you can build your own dashboard, either you can upload your own dashboard, or either you can also add the dashboard from SuccessStore. But in most of the cases, as a best practice, it is recommended that you always get the dashboard from SuccessStore because they are up to date, information with the dashboards. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, just go and click on Manage Dashboards and UCalc Files. So when you click on this, and you will be able to see there, you will supposed to see all the existing list of dashboards are added for this particular place. But now there is no tile is being added, but you can see there are three options available. One is build your own dashboard, add from success store, upload a custom dashboard files. That means some of the times, at some times, there will be see what happens, whatever the time that you are going to get the from success store the dashboard, you know it may not be sufficient for your requirement. So what at that time, what you are going to do, you can manually install them by uploading, okay, the dashboard files and setting up the linked reports, and you can do a report builder. Okay, now if suppose if you have created your own dashboard and you have deleted by mistake, and you have option here, even you can also restore the deleted modules, that's models as well. Okay, so first what I'm going to do, I'm going to add, okay, I'm going to configure the dashboards. Okay, before you go for configuring the dashboards here in the manage dashboards, even you also have to set up permissions for your users. Okay, as I said the last time, like dashboards permissions. Okay, dashboard permissions, you will be having an action, so that you have to set up. So first we will go and create a manage UCalc dashboards. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the dashboard from success store. Okay, I am going to add the dashboard from success store. You can see the dashboards are listed here, which are up to date. There are so many dashboards are available. You can add whatever the dashboard has for your requirement. You can find out and you can add to your instance from the success store. So here I'm going to add something like performance dashboard. Okay, you can see the preview of it when you click on the link here. See, that's how that the particular dashboard is going to look like. So what I'm going to do, let me close it, and if I want to add this dashboard, you can just go and click on add to my instance. Now you can see the UCalc dashboard successfully added to your system. Okay, so if you want if you want edit, or if you want to do anything, so you can do whatever you want in the general information. But along with this general information, you also will have another tab like availability, but you don't see that. Okay, but I'm going to show you, you will be having that particular feature when you build your own. So by when you're going to build your own, so you'll be having some additional functionalities, like you want to make it available on the home page, you want to make it available like in the reporting and everything. Suppose I just added a dashboard here. Okay, you can do whatever you want here, but their extra functionalities are not available here. What I'll do, I'll just simply go and save it first. Okay, and now I want to build my own dashboard now. Just let me go back to manage dashboards and UCalc files. See, what is the use of this particular manage dashboard and UCalc files? So that it allows the dashboards to be fast and very interactive, and always the data is up to date. Okay, that is the main reason this will help your users, okay, to use of this function. Now you see, I am going to build my own uh, dashboard, standard dashboard, and UCalc files. Just go and click on build type. So now you have to select the domain here, whether it is for foundation objects, whether it's a recruiting, a person, employee profile, and you can select whatever that domain you want to select. It's nothing but source data, from where the data you are going to get the data. Just go and click on create. Now when you just see here, there are so many options. You see the availability, preview, drill down, data filters, chart data, people you want to include, general information, and etc. So this is something like as you just added the dashboard from your success store. Okay. So I am just going to add something like employee profile as the dashboard. The description as you like. Okay, now you once you add, if you want, if you are having any additional languages, you can add it, otherwise leave it. Just go and click next. Okay, so here you will see here, like, report type, team view, log user, direct reports, and everything. Whatever you are seeing here, the same way when you're going to build ad hoc report builder will also be the same. Concepts will come, but you are just developing your own dashboards as you like. So if you want a report type, report type means you want to make this particular view as per team of this particular people who are going to include custom reports, other filters, second manager reports. I'm going to put here as it is. Okay. Next one, starting from where that you have to filter this one, logged in user. It's always okay. Select as a logged in as user. Next one, the levels. You want to make it as per below or all the levels. I'm going to select here all levels. Divisions. If you want to add divisions values to be selected, go and click on edit here. And you can see that whatever that you want to add, just go and click done. Select all. Sorry. Click done. Next one, even the department. And if you want to include inactive users for this particular, you can also just go and enable it. Otherwise, just go and click next. Okay. Now you see that this is a chart file and this is the chart data, and if you want to select the lines, pie or columns, you can see. If you select the pie, you can see that here. If you select the columns, you can see that here. So you can just develop your own, okay, and you can select the category that you want to include. So just go and include something like employee information, something like username, or select all. Just go and click done. So it is saying that please specify one. Somebody specify. Let me select username. Okay. Next, select matrix. Employee information, first name. Let me select your email name. Next one, calculation. Next, click next here. This is how that you can define. Next, you see the refining criteria is that whatever that you are going to select here, okay, you are going to allow the users to filter their own concepts. You can just select here. So I'm going to select here, select all or by my selection. Okay. So you can just go and filter, select your options, whatever you want. Just click down. Next, if you want to add still some other filter groups also, you can add it, no problem. Otherwise, delete it. Next, click done. So do you want to enable the data filter? Yes. Next, click next. If you want to add drill down columns, you can also add. Next, click next. Preview. You can see the preview here. The data is existing, whatever you selected. So this is how that you will be seeing the tile on the home page. Now you have defined this particular dashboard for employee profile. Now you see the availability. So when you click on this availability, that means, sorry, I need to click on next. Okay. Now you see, do you want to make this tile as active, or do you want to make this particular that particular tile employee profile you have selected as a dashboard, you want to make it as available on the home page, or you want to make it as available on the mobile physics mobile as well. So now you just go and save and exist. Otherwise, you can just go and save it. This is how you can build your own tiles. Now the tile has been successfully added to your home page. You can see that. You can see the product name, and it is available, okay, as a tile, and the tile builder. Okay. And next you see the status, it is disabled. We can just go and click on it, enable, and that this particular status of this particular tile builder has been active on the home page. So this is how you can set up your own dashboards by using this particular manage standard dashboards and you can dashboards. If you want to delete it, you can just download, you can edit, you can save as. If you want to copy it as, you can copy, you can delete, you can also delete, you can whatever you want. Okay. In the same way, you can also do rest of other things. Click on manage dashboards, simple concepts. You can see the manage tile based dashboards, and you can here also you can create your own dashboard as a tile based dashboard, and you can do the same way. In the same way, let me go back to manage dashboards tool, and you can see the filter manage dashboard filters, and you can see that data set and everything. You can see the filtering options. Okay, whatever that you are going to enable, those functionalities will be able to have the access. So this is how you need to set up your own um, dashboards 2.0. So continuation to this particular concept, I'm going to tell you very interesting one and very easy ad hoc report builder 2.0. Okay, so what is the use of this ad hoc report builder 2.0? So this will give you the best practice, okay, something to produce effective and useful results for your users and for your administration and for your management. So what exactly the ad hoc report overview? See, this ad hoc report builder provides, okay, a flexible for your users and to create a custom reports. Okay, it helps your users to create a custom reports. And what are the results with regarding with the help of this ad hoc report? See, the result you can present in the list format, maybe something like you can export and you can download in a various applications available in the system, like in a .csv file or something like in application like Excel, or in the application like PDF, or something like in a PPT format. So you can build your own. And in the same way, even for this ad hoc report builder also you have to set up report builder permissions. Is nothing but standard permissions. You have to grant permissions first. So where exactly you can grant permissions? Here, granting a permissions is not from the, what do you say, from RBP. No. The granting permissions, you have to go to the admin tools and reporting, and you have a link dashboards, list views, spotlight views, and everything. That is the link where you need to set up. So that we have already seen previously, but repeating again here. So here you can grant the report permissions for individual users and for group of users by clicking on the applicable link available on the dashboard and list view or spotlight view link. So if you want to, when you click on that, you will see at the last slide. Let me show you that particular screenshot so that you have an idea. See here. Okay, this one. This is nothing but granting of permissions or detailed reporting permissions or detailed reporting privileges. Okay, this I think we have seen when I have explained about what we call standard system permissions, detailed reporting privileges, domain privileges, or something like something I don't remember exactly, default permissions, individual permissions, or something like at that time we have already seen this. So even that this also you have to grant the permissions to the individual user or for a group of users. You can use any of the available links here. So when you just maybe for one single employee, you will be able to, you need to select first the employee to whom you want to grant this permission for ad hoc report builder. So now you can see here the job code and etc. But what you have to do is at the last, you have to scroll down to the other side, extreme right side, and you will see that ad hoc report builder one heading like this. So you have to go and enable that one. So once you enable that one, so that you will be having, okay, you have to enable, and this particular user will have access to this particular concept. So now let me go and help you how to create your own dashboards. Okay, so Addon Report Builder. So if you want to, where exactly you will be having access to this once you set up a permission. Okay, once you set up permission, the link that I showed you, that granting a permission, then you have to go for navigating to your builder, from where you can access the navigating to the Addon Report Builder. You can just go and click on it, click on reporting here, and under the analytics tab you will find the dashboards 2.1 is activated. Just now I have enabled it. So once it is enabled there and you are able to access, you can see that particular dashboard here. This is nothing but dashboard 2.0. So if I just delete that, you won't have this particular feature. Otherwise, let me go back and show you the difference. Let me go back to um, click on the reporting and click on manage dashboards. So click on this manage dashboard standard, and if you just go and delete this one, okay, and you will not be having this that particular feature there. That feature has come because we have done this one as a dashboards 2.0. That is why now you don't see that. Still it is there. I need to refresh the system first. If once it is refreshed, then you won't see this one. Okay, so now let me come back to your 2.2 analytics, and let us talk about Addon report. There is a Addon reports. This is what I am explaining now. So here what you can do here, you can access, okay, depending upon users requirement. You can run and you can view and you can manage Addon reports, as well as you can also create a new reports, okay, if you want. But now when we just come here, you don't see any existing Addon reports. So what do we have to do? First, let us go and create our own Addon report. But before I go and create an Addon report, let me explain to you something here as basics. Now you can see the report name. What is the use? What is this actually report name? And this is nothing but it displays about the report name, the name that you are going to mention. And what is that report type? The report type is displayed whether it is a single or multiple, or whether it is a cross-domain report. And you can see the domain. What is this domain? The domain is nothing but the module, the data from where it is coming, source data. And the owner is nothing but the creator of the report, and the creation date and last modified date. Okay, now let me go and create an ad hoc report. Click on this. So here you see the report type and report definition type. And in the report type, you see there are three types. One is single domain and multi-data set and cross-domain. And the single domain report is nothing but, it allows you to create, okay, the data for your destination, for your destination object, sorry, your definition type. Okay, next you see the multi-data set and cross-domain report. So this allows you to create two or more report definition type. The multi-data set and cross-domain report, okay, allows you to create two or more definition types. So now we will focus on a single domain report. Okay, first we will focus on single domain report. Once you select, you have to also select report definition type. So it is something. What is the report definition type? It is something like the module in SuccessFactors. So there are some different report definition types that are specifically available for you. You can just go and select them. It is just like, for example, foundation objects, job information, or employee profile, and you can just create whatever you want. You can select. So now you have to select a report definition type. So when you select a report definition type, okay, what happens? So it is going to indicate the high level of data for the particular definition type you are going to select. So first once you select, go and click on create here. So once you select here, you can see the something like general information, columns, configuration, and filters. Okay, but when you're going to create something like multi-data set ad hoc report builder, a single domain report ad hoc builder, it is the features are going to be different. I'll show you the both of them as a difference. I'm going to show you the foundation object. For example, you can just type here as a foundation object. And what is the priority of this, you can select. Next one, you can directly go and click on columns. So you can just go and click on select columns, business unit, select all. You can see here, and if you want to rearrange these things, you can also just go and click on rearrange. And you can also do whatever you want, no problem. Next one, if you want to add a short columns and by group, and you can just, we have done same thing earlier, add another sorting level from end date or start date. You can also drag and drop in the same way, group by. So it does not require it. Just once you click next, you can just go for configuration and filter, refine criteria. So you can select whatever you want, by my select or select all. Just click done. You can just go and click on preview. So this is how that the data is going to capture the information. Now what you can do, just close it and save the single domain report. So now it has been created. Now you can go for a back to ad hoc report list. So this is how you have to create a single domain report. Now you can see the owner itself and the domain and single domain and the report name, and this is what most correct. Now I'm going to create a multi-data set report now. So you can see the difference now. Select here something like foundation objects. Let me select something, employee profile. Click on create. Now you can see in this particular feature, you can see the people column has come, right? But in the previous one, you don't have the people column. So first, let me go and give the multi-data set something like employee profile. And domain name, you can see. And just let me go and click on, once you have added your report type, a name, a description, and priority of the report that you're creating, just go and click on people. So once you click on the people tab, and you just directly go and click on a refine criteria. So what exactly you are going to do, you are going to select a group of people to include in this particular report. So here I'm going to select the team manager. So here the team manager, I'm going to select here, instead of selecting username, I will select it as a logged in user. So next, reporting, team reporting type. Team reporting type, you can select whether it is all levels, team view, or matrix level HR report. Instead of selecting anything, you just go and select here all levels. That is enough. Okay. So if you want to include even inactive users, you can just go and give a check mark. Otherwise, leave it. Just go and click on. If you are going to select inactive as well, what happens, the system is going to take a lot of time to load the data. Okay, now you just go and click on refine criteria. So if you wish to add again something, drop down menus like division, department, you can also add. That means refining criteria, still extra other fields like including people, division, and if you also want to add a department, you can also add. That's something you can also select whatever the data you want to refine here, you can refine. I'm selecting everything. Next one, click on columns. Okay, so when you click on the columns, you can just go and select columns that what are the things that you want to include for the data that you have selected. For people, for all the divisions and department. So what you have to do now, you have to go and select the columns that you want to include in the particular report. You can see here. Okay, and if you want to rearrange the columns, okay, if you want to rearrange the columns, click on the rearrange columns, top to bottom, whatever you want to do. Click on OK. So once you've done that, okay, next go for configuration. Okay, next we'll go for a configuration. You can see the look of it, how it is being changed. Next one, filter. So you can same way like we have done. So you can select by may select and select all, whatever it is. Click done. You just go and click on preview. Okay, this is save the dashboard. Go back. You can see that we have created. So now what you have to do is, so now I'm going to explain action types. Okay, ad hoc report actions. So when you come to the report name, you see the drop down menu is existing here. So the first one you see the report, run a report. So here, run a report. What exactly? How do you want to run a report that you have just created ad hoc filter? So do you want to run it offline or online or something like, something you want to export or import? So you can do whatever you want. Just go and click on run a report. When you just see that execute foundation, you want to run it offline, you want to run it online, download something I want to generate online. Select that particular radio tab. Click on run generate report. So it is going to load the page. You can see the information here. And see, this is okay. Once you have set up this particular feature like this, you have generated. So to whomsoever people you have included, only those people will be coming here. Created by. Okay. Now let me come here, and you can just export in the form of PDF or Excel sheet or a CSV file. Let us try PDF. Okay. Just open it. See this. You can refine the criteria as you like. Depends upon the filtering and the options that you have selected. This is how you can generate a report and can save the file. This is how you have to generate. Then in the same way you can do the rest of other concepts. Okay, now let us see the another concept like save as. If you want to save as, if you want to copy this particular report name as in another format, you can also save as. So this particular feature, okay, save as enables you that okay, for the existing ad hoc report in another. So you can see if you want to, so original name and the new name. And which you copied, you can also what we can call, you can edit it and you can do whatever you want for your refining your criteria. Next, let us go back and let us see the another feature from the drop down list. So that we have another feature called edit. So what is the use of this edit feature is that this particular feature opens the report definition and allows you to access any of the steps that you want to do the same way like we have seen now. Now let me go and show you another feature. I think it is a delete. You can see the delete, and you can see the share option. What is this share option? So with the help of this share option, you can share from one user to another user also. You can do that from to whom you want to share it. Take for example, name. See that, share to Anipe Abraham. Okay. That that one which you are sharing is going to, when you log into the Anipe's account, you'll be able to see that particular report which is being shared with them. So this is how you have to set up and create your ad hoc report builder and your dashboards 2.0. So by this, I am completing everything.